Alright, you know, I had a weird dream. And cause like in the hood, well, like they're gonna get mad, that all these nerds are fake niggas. This is basically Revenge of the Nerds. That's who's riding. The black version of nerds. Seriously, that's what's going on. And I'll get into all that. But the dream, I was out here making a video, and this is not. This has nothing to do with, like, if you believe in dreamology or even religion. It's like in the Bible, God sent you a dream. No, I think whatever they could manipulate synapses electronically, whatever. It's just a guess. I don't know. It's probably simpler than that, or through just subliminal programming. The sound, like that little boy last night when he came out here frantically doing the mocking of me going back and forth between my two vehicles, and he didn't even get anything. He just was going back and forth, and I wasn't looking stupid and doing shit. They just happened to be watching me, and I was also on the phone. Now, yeah, that's another thing. I got a impromptu telephone interview with the VA doctor. And they called really Wednesday. And we just want to confirm, they had the operator. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't hear this. The first time hearing of it. It's tomorrow. That's fine. It's cool. No problem. But I didn't get a letter. Usually you get a notification, a text, or something. So anyway, I was talking to. I had forgot about it, and I was coming from one of the outside doctor appointments. They got to do with them him running into me, and ramming their car into me, and so I'm coming in the car. I'm really about 2 minutes from here, and she calls. Just right on time, like a gang stalker. I'm about to turn in here, ding. And I see the number, recognize it. Oh, okay, yeah. And I even started off. I forgot. About the program. I mean, the doctor. Well, basically, it's a doctor's interview appointment. So anyway, long story short, I had a weird ass dream. Right, the dude. Look at my videos. He drive a black car. His girlfriend drive a white one. See, that's what I'm saying. In the hood, if somebody said this, I would be laughing my ass out. Like, nigga, you had a dream about two other people, your neighbors, even if you don't know them, or if you do know them, I'd be clowning. If it was my friend, I would be clowning him. Like, that's what I'm saying. This stuff that they don't understand, that you can tell the nerves, the one that literally ties in with the uh uh these nerds riding. So but in the dream, I was out here, making a video, and his girl was already, but she was way over there, and she saw me, and she said, and like, okay, here he go again, like, and he came and he pulled up, and I didn't stop talking. Actually, like I did what I normally do. I started talking louder and looking at him like, what's up? But only it's a dream. So in this dream, I was able, instead of having to run around and run downstairs, in the dream, it was almost like I just walked off the steps and I was down there, and he turned around. That's not why it's funny. This just, please just listen. Why it's so fucking hilarious. I don't know why the dream took this turn. I mean, it could have been, he could have, me and him got scrapping. He pulled the gun, I pulled it. I don't know. Nope. But he could tell, I guess, because I did in my dreams. In the dream, I did start calling him punk, bitch ass nigga, da 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 da. And like she was getting madder than him, right? She was more mad than him at me. And yeah, maybe you see where I'm going. Why you're gonna be like, did you wake up laughing? No, I did. Cause in the dream, it actually, she carries a gun in her profession. She's a parole officer. But my point is, he just smacked her a couple of times. Just smacked her. He ain't beat her bad. It was a dream. I don't know why. I just, because I thought, me and him was finna get into it in the dream. That's why, like I said, I jumped over here, but I didn't land. It was like, basically, if I lived on the first floor. But like I said, boy, even if after I explain, I still be clowning. I don't give a damn what you said. No, I ain't. I ain't embarrassed or nothing. This is hilarious. I would be like, nigga, I don't give a damn what you said. Why are you dreaming about this dude? It's just never good in high school to never start off. Well, I had a dream about so and so. What? I don't care what happened in the dream, whether you were scared, whether y'all wasn't doing nothing. We're guys. We gonna clown. But anyway, back to my theory about Revenge of the Nerds. This ain't got shit to do with racism. We all know that. You notice, look at the videos. It's all the lames. None of them had guns. None of them. They got to tear up shit. They ain't got no guns. They never had no guns. They're not none of the drug dealers. I ain't saying drug dealers are cool. What I mean by lame, they ain't even selling drugs. They won't even get a job at McDonald's, Walmart, learn construction, learn anything to get a job first anywhere at a temp service. They ain't even the ones working at the places I work at. They might be. Now some of them might be out there. I'm talking about Minneapolis or New York or wherever, Atlanta, where they so-called with the faux anger protests. Remember, it goes back to the 90s. The lame niggas. This is what happened when you let lameness just permeate or grow unchecked, unfeathered. We see it's just like in the animal kingdom, them jokes we make about how you remove the top predators and the prey animals. And I ain't talking about white folks. I'm talking about you remove the bullies in black neighborhoods too. But the only difference is I will say white pillars. White bullies, they just got shamed or lost their job, killed themselves. Black bullies, they went to prison or killed each other. They didn't get killed by cops. They got killed by each other or went to prison. So you removed all the bullies and all the lames just sat around stagnant, like an invasive species of carp. You know, they're the ones that went out of control, that came maybe from China. I don't know what species, but I seen these stories. And just blew out of control, and now they, are either like the pythons, in Florida, because there's out of animal trade, and they just released them in the wild after they realized they didn't want them and shit like that. And so you got all these lame niggas for all these years don't want to work, and probably getting pussy. I give them that much. They probably have, because they got the lame hoes. They all lame as fuck together. Just cause like both sides, male and they're probably good looking. Cause think about it, they got what they need. They got their basic necessities. They got fucking food. The girls got kids, or either they mama got food stamps. So they got money. So you got these big old lame ass niggas sitting at home, but they ain't got no money. They ain't got no car. They see nigga, they gotta ride the bus. They gotta walk. They see other niggas riding. And then they got these celebrities and athletes telling them it's racism holding them back. And athletes nowadays are lame as fuck. They've been castrated since Pop Warner, right? Nowadays, with all the horror stories that didn't come out, but the made up Lifetime movies, about the white athletes, all of them, black athletes. So these guys, that's why you see all these scandals where they don't know how to pick a chick. So there you see this. It don't happen all the time, but you'll see, some rookie picking one of these chicks, the good-looking chicks off of Instagram, and it goes just wrong because he don't know. Now back in my times, the athletes, just like in white schools, the athletes got all the girls. Not all, but at least, they knew how to handle it, just like a street, just like us. They wasn't getting played. So if they would have made it big time, they weren't gonna get played. They weren't gonna do a Russell Wilson. Future lame too. It's not because he make kids. No, I never liked his music, but I don't give a fuck. He's a man. I don't talk about a man like. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. So hey, he know what time it is. He know how child support go. That's on him. Whatever. Them his kids. When they get older, they'll know that. He'll know that. All this right now, I don't gossip. That's what women do. But I always thought he was lame, period, because he's part of that new batch of rappers from Atlanta, or whatever they are, you want to call them rappers. Me, they not hardcore enough. They talk, whatever, the game, and basically they talk about women, and basically, like I said, they're strippers themselves on the inside. They big old dudes. And they just basically talk the same. They might as well be Cardi B. What I'm saying? They play victim, they this and that. They wanted somebody to have to put them on. They think it's cool to have a crew of dudes doing nothing. They feel like they the man because they put their crew on, nonsense. Like I said, when I was younger, we never wanted nobody to put us on. Like I said, they taught you that. That's basically called being fronted something. You don't want to be owing no other man your life, your money, your car. Hell, if that's the case, you work your way up. You start with something little, and you don't own nothing because you paid for it up front. And matter of fact, if you fuck it up, it's on you, and you don't own nobody. Your life ain't in danger. You just got to start all over again and learn from your mistake. But so that's all this shit is, like I said, it's the lames, like Mammy Joy Reid talk about those guys. Nah, I'm just joking, because of the lames. But talking about those guys, the white boys, the rednecks, look scared. Why they ain't say nothing to them? And because they were doing exactly what it says, peacefully assembling. They weren't, but when we get together, because when you get together, and I ain't on their side, and I don't give a fuck. Some of y'all trying to be smart. See, that's y'all the ones who kissing white folks. See, y'all saying we should be scared. Nobody said you could be scary, but y'all the dummies. Like I said, I would have known better years, decades ago, before all of this shit happened in the '90s. You wouldn't have caught me tearing up shit. Sorry, bro. That had nothing to do with being scared. I got my stripes. I ain't got nothing to prove to these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I definitely don't need to prove nothing to the cops. That's why I ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? That's just dumb. You telling on yourself. So anyway, that shit do not make you hard. Basically, yeah. You as a protest, that shit weak as fuck, nigga. That shit whack in the streets is whack. Period. You look stupid. Y'all look horrible. Stupid. Revenge of the nerds. That's what y'all look like. It ain't racism. It's revenge of the fucking nerds. That's why you in your 40s and still got you in your fucking 40s, nigga. What you was doing in your 20s? Smoking crack? And like I said, if you in your 40s, you from my generation. You knew better than to smoke crack. At least, like I said, did you try to sell it? No, you ain't even try to sell dope. If you didn't want to work at McDonald's, you ain't working for no $200 a week. Shit, nigga, go out and make $200 a day. That ain't Scarface money, but at least you don't come home smelling like hamburger. But my point is that was stupid to me. Even $200, that's stupid because it's too much of a risk. The way they putting niggas in prison for too many years for that shit. That's why I give me a job. I'm going to army. I do something. Fuck this shit. Shit. Revenge of the fucking nerds. You got these lame ass athletes, like I said, cause they been, they castrated. Then it's not the same. Remember, they been start busting them out, about when the big schools come courting, the Alabamas or the Floridas or the Notre Dames. They can't, I guess when we was kids and back in the '60s, that they would have the coaches and the boosters, all the alumni. They got a hot shot prospect, they had the cheerleaders hook them up. Some of them even with high prostitutes. I don't know, I only seen this on movies, but they don't do that no more. They can't. They go get on. Maybe they still do, but the point is, now you got these dudes doing all this performing and for free. And NCAA, they for free, they doing all that, and they can't even have a girlfriend. They can have a girlfriend, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? They got to do all this pressure. So of course they lame as fuck. They can't just be a dude, because of all this nonsense. All this Democrats, this socialism, these liberal whites. It's all together. I'm telling you, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not, just thinking too much into it. I'm not, I'm telling you, it's all, look at it. It's systematic, look at all the people speaking out. Oh yeah, back to Mammy Joy Reid up there looking like Mammy, or either one of them like she got a shrunken head. What was that? Beetlejuice, the little shrunken head, looking like fucking Beetlejuice. It is not. I'm not on the redneck side or whatever. But they just don't look scary. When they showed the guys, if I was walking up to the store and I saw them standing in front, if they just said, well, the store closed, you can see, all right, I gotta go find another one. I guess I gotta go on the other side, or the white part of town where they're not rioting. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even go there. Why would I go there? Because I know the shit is in disarray. I wouldn't even go there. Shit, nigga, I just want me some, if I did smoke, I just want me some cigarettes. This interview, it was two different interviews. This one was a different video, so it wasn't the same video, but I'm just saying that the guys, they were, now if y'all strap up legally, You know, if y'all niggas, that's what I'm saying. Y'all strap up legally. I can support that. And y'all, you know, y'all just standing there. Y'all got your permits. Y'all did everything right. Y'all didn't just go down there. Why is it so hard for y'all to do stuff right before it gets to this point? This ain't no kowtowing. This is stupid. Nobody's going for this. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling everybody. The smart black people, the smart white people who listening to me. Here, don't worry about it. History is gonna show that these fucking idiots were idiots, nerds. Nerds who didn't want to do the right thing. It wasn't even that hard. It's not that hard. How hard is it? I've never done it before, but I bet I can go get a fucking, even in COVID, this fake COVID scam, I can get a, if you want me to go get you a permit, I've never done it before, to assemble a protest, I bet I can get it done. I don't know the time process. I can look it up, but I'm going to look it up in a minute if I remember. I got something to do. I bet I can get it done. I ain't got no experience in that shit. So why is it so fucking hard to just get a permit? We gonna protest, yada yada yada. Why is that so why to cover all your bases, dumbass? You're supposed to learn that as a kid. You don't have to be in the military. You cover, you know, or play sports to know to cover your bases, to cover your ass. Cover your own fucking ass. That's why. So when they come, boop, yeah, you ain't gotta be smart and hit them in the face with it. You know, the cop come, y'all can't be, you, whoop, 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 pop. You know, this, you know what I'm saying? Bop them on the top of the head with it, with that piece of paper. Pop. Can you read? All right, then. You know what I'm saying? Why was it? That's what I'm saying. Y'all lame as fuck. That had nothing to do with doing things the right way. Is not lame. Y'all the ones who are lame. That doesn't make you cool just doing what you want to do. Especially if you old as fucking got kids. You in your 30s or 20s or 40s. Too old for that shit, nigga. I'm telling you, ain't nobody gonna have sympathy for y'all nerds.